Good morning, how are you? You look cold. For everyone viewing, this is Jack's dad, David. And the three-wheeler, look at you, out for a nice sunny drive, look. And touch the exhaust.
I need to touch that all the hands.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, yes.
Right, let's take that kettle on.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, oh, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole. I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less.
Alright, now the struts are out of the way, I've got to start piecing some of this back together. I think I'm going to start with these big tub sections that go back into the floor, or into the cab floor. So, I'll probably stick you on a time lapse for this just because there's quite a lot to get on with this weekend. So, I'm just literally going to grab some cardboard, start taking some measurements, start cutting some templates, and then turn that into some metal. Get it all in. Well, I admit that was one of the worst things I've ever had to weld up.
There it is, look. Hell.
So hot.
Welcome back.
Hello.
If any of you wondered why your orders took so long, it's because I ain't got a clue what we're doing with orders anymore. Jack's been dead. But he's alive.
I'm now alive-ish, mostly, maybe. I'm not good still.
So if you still haven't got your orders, it'll be with you very soon.
Because Jack's now back to work. Still got kettle on, boy. Yes, right, so that was one of the worst things I've ever had to weld. This section, quite nice. This section, horrendous. I forgot
How much seam sealer there is in between stuff. I obviously didn't clean it up well enough because there was a lot of fires going on. I nearly set fire to the van a lot of times doing that welding. But that's that one done. So
that's that section. I'm now going to move on to doing these little bits, and this little bit, and this bit.
I thought you were doing the 3 little piggies. This little bit went to market.
This little bit went on fire. I set fire to the floor mats so much. Gosh. Miata.
Oh god.
Right. Carry on.
Well, that was a productive day. So, we got one side all welded up and tubbed in. It was a hell of a job. Like I said earlier, I forgot how much underseal there is in between all these skins. So, it's... I mean, I know I'm not a pro welder, but it's hard to get even a nice weld on some of this stuff because there's so much underseal. It comes out like water. And the welder just splatters like hell, but... Yeah, we got there. So, yeah, tubbed in this section, made that top, made that side. And then this is the front where the airbox would be, but I've got, you know, like a ram air filter type jobby. So I've just brought that sheet all the way across. Welded then all the inside, all the outside. Made a side for it. Welded that in. I've brought this out to here to try and stop some spray of shit coming out because I'm not going to be able to put plastics back into this. Same with all down here. Brought it all in. Yeah, and just done it all bit by bit. I made sure to try and keep these plates up above like where I cut. So that's the line that I cut. So I've put the plates in above and welded in. So that we still get the clearance. Yeah, that said, it's definitely not the prettiest of jobs, but it's a wheel arch. So once it's got loads of seam sealer and underseal and paint and stuff, it should look lovely. Alright, I'm gonna go home. Yeah, that's turned out quite nicely. I'm quite happy with that actually, I'll be honest. So tomorrow, I've got the other side to tackle. Luckily I have, you know, started already, cleaned it all up, ready to sort of go, so we'll get going on that. Hopefully we'll have less fires than we had today. I had to get the airline in the cab quite a few times because the floor mat and stuff was all on fire, but hey, it's all fun and games. Right, see you in the morning.
end of another day. Nice day today. We've been met by Gary.
Hello.
Haven't seen Gary in ages.
We've done some stuff. Gary chucked some fucking underseal on for me, which was nice, and some seam sealer, sorry, should I say. Yeah, got all this side all tied up today. Made this nice section here to keep this ECU pushed up out of the way. Yeah, it's a bit more of a raise than normal. So that's pushed up out of the way. Oh God, I'm falling over. To not get damaged. Yes.
Good day.
You back tomorrow?
I think so.
Car!
I can't see yet.
2 days of socialising with Gary, that'd be
You're
nice.
lucky.
I'm so lucky. Yeah, so we'll carry on tomorrow. A little bit less time lapse than tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe we'll do some talking about what we're doing, because we've got to move on and get the front end back on tomorrow, I suspect. But we're going to have to do some stuff up here. We're going to get the top back on this, which means we're probably going to have to do a little bit of trimming around here.
Not getting that headlight in.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to put some candles in there?
Yeah, I don't quite know how that headlight's going back in. But we've got to make a battery tray as well to mount the battery back in there. I want to make some sort of little mounty majig for that, because that's just cable tied up there at the minute. And yeah, maybe get front end back on. I don't know whether... No, Jack's printing hoodies tomorrow, I think. So he won't be finishing the tank off, so that means that ain't coming off the ramp just yet. But we're close, boys. We are close.
And girls.
And girls. See you in the morning. And it's the morning. First things first, let's tidy up. Okay, I got carried away doing time lapsing, getting the front end on. There's loads of little bits that I've sort of missed showing you. Obviously quickly giving everything some hoof. I've got to do the battery tray next. So getting this lid on was a bit of a challenge. I had to trim out some of the metal work that's around here to get it there. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get back in that ever again, probably not. The headlight, I had to trim the bottom off of it to get that to fit. I had to take some of the outer plastic off at the bottom. Yeah, got some underseal and some primer on those bare metal bits. I'm now going to do this battery tray, because as you can see, it's obviously quite a lot higher up than what it was. I've been off as well, by the way. Got 6 bug so that's great. Yeah, keep getting ill back and forward between me and Jack at the minute, so there's either like only one of us in most of the time. Right, so this battery tray, what I think I'm going to do, so that needs to go, obviously in there's obviously all that extra stuff, but I can't, this has got to be hard. I think what I'm going to do is cut it off, or maybe, I don't know, cut that bit off because that's not needed. That needs to be spaced up. I don't know, I'm going to look at this, start filming, didn't really make a plan. I'm going to make a plan. I'll set about doing it. I'll show you afterwards. Alright. Should do it. Huh? Quick little 40mm raise. Just raise that bit up. Cut a little bit out of the corner. Just cut these little corners out so I can get to their bolts. Let's see if it works. Look at that, lads. That's worked lovely, that has, huh? Beautiful. So now we'll just get that battery. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
So we're going to get installed in there right now. I'm going to get started off with these tanks. So I've got a 3-gallon seamless tank going in. Now, where I'm fitting it, obviously, it looks different to a normal van because obviously that section's raised, but it's all pretty similar to standard. So I'm going to fit it up here. Now this section obviously hasn't been modified yet. Now in there, between that exhaust and that chassis rail, you can fit this 3-gallon seamless tank. The ones we use are all 1/4-inch ports. So we'll blank off the 2 ports this side, closest to the exhaust, and we use the 2 ports on the other end, this side. Obviously a drain one at the bottom. That's gonna go up there, quite easy to fit really. We just drill some 9mm holes, put some M6 rib nuts up, and then you put these mounts up. And they come with then a clamp. So I will, before fitting this up, I will put one side of that on, so it'll be that one, so that it's half hanging, and then put that up, and then I can then get to this one from this side with a extension. Same as if you've got a spare wheel, then you can still get to them coming up from this sort of angle to get that secured up. Right lads, crunch time has been on. It's Wednesday. I'm back to health after a sickness bug. Jack's now got the sickness bug, so I guess, you know, the fuel tank ain't gonna get done anytime soon. As you just seen, I've just been doing the air install on this, which is a nice feeling because I've done so many customers, probably a lot of yours that are watching this video. I haven't done an air install on my own T5 for probably a good 6-7 years. All of my T5s ever since my first grey one, or second T5, I've all been on coilovers. So yeah, it's nice to be actually doing this on my own van for once. So you would have just seen me running around like a madman in time lapse. So I'll just give you a quick run round. I think I'll do a full installation video again soon. We do have a T5 air installation video on our YouTube channel, but it's quite old now. We do things a bit differently nowadays. But I'll quickly run you through this and what setup I'm running. And then, yeah, keep going because I've booked the MOT for this for Friday. So I've got to get it done. I've got to get all these jobs ticked off the list and get this done. So
Maybe run you around there and stuff. So, as you know from previous videos, I'm running the Solo air suspension struts because they've got a nice small bag, so I can clearance the wheel with the big hub mod. Obviously I've done old top mount razors. So yeah, I'm running the Solo air suspension bags on the front. So I've got lead lines all P-clipped up and joined round. On the rear is our ultra low rear bags. Again, I spoke about these in the previous videos. If you haven't seen that yet, go back. 3 gallon stainless air tank, you've just seen me fit that. Is my drain line, up to a blow off valve. Then I've also fitted on this, and I do this on customers' vehicles as well, I've fitted a Schrader valve here, or inflation valve. Like I said, I do this on customers' vehicles, but I'm especially doing this on mine because I'm only running 1 compressor. So if that fails, I'm screwed. Chances that it will fail are slim, but after several years, you know, the check valves can stick and go, so it might leave you stranded somewhere if you've only got 1 compressor, which is why we tend to advise 2 compressors on customer installs. Obviously it's all right for us because if it fails, I know what I'm doing, so I'll get myself out of the shit situation. But if it's your camper van and you're somewhere in Europe, you're going to be a bit pissed off if it fails. So yeah, that's in there for a safety precaution. Moving on. So yeah, got the ultra low rear bags on, which have lead lines come out the bottom. So I've had to just sort of secure them up to here so they can move. Air lines out. I've got 2 lines coming into the tank, which come off this side so that they don't come out that side by the hot exhaust. So 1 in is from the compressor and 1 out goes to the manifold. All the lines are all P-clipped and secured up there. Running back. Compressor. So I'm running a compress air. Can't see that. I'll flip this upside down in the video so that you can see the logo. So this is another quiet compressor that is on the market. Usually we use the Solo quiet air compressors, but we've found these are faster than the small Solo ones. The reason I've got this on here is because when I bought the compressor for this van, the Solos were out of stock at the time. They're obviously back in stock now, but yeah, it's obviously taken a lot longer than what I thought it was going to. So I went for this, but also, like I said, these are a very good compressor. They're not as quiet as the Solo ones. They are quiet compressors. They still have dampening feet. You can't see them. Yeah, they still have sprung dampening feet. They're quieter than like Vias and stuff like that. Not as quiet as the Solo ones, but they're quicker, which is why I'm only running 1. I'll probably upgrade to a second one at some point, but I'm not that bothered. So this is where we normally install compressors. I'd install a second one there, and I'd just tee the 2 lines together back to the tank. So yes, good compressors. I don't even think these are on our website, but I'll put them on at some point because we do use them quite often in installs when we sort of fancy it, or if the Solos are out of stock. They're a good alternative on the market. Like I said, a little bit louder than the Solos, but they're quicker. But then Solo do have the new bigger compressors, which are a little bit louder, but they're faster. But they are bigger, so you struggle to get them in these voids. But if you're fitting them somewhere else, like over here on a long wheelbase, then the bigger Solo compressors are good. So yeah, then obviously over to here, water trap. This is just one that I found laying around. It's an old airlift one. It still holds pressure, so I'll do there. Manifold, relay. Yeah, that's sort of self-explanatory really. Airlines running around. Here's all the plugs up here for the height sensors, because I'm going to run this on 3H. At the minute this is all set up to be LF3P. I am going to put 3H on it, but we haven't got any brackets in stock for once. We got blitzed out stock of them over Black Friday. Still got to make some more brackets, but for now, to get it to the MOT and everything, I'm just going to run it on 3P. I'll put all the height sensors and adapt over to 3H at a later date. But yeah, so then all the wire and loom all comes across and follows the fuel lines up into the engine bay for the power. And then you've got obviously the controller wire and the ignition live go up into the van there. So that's the install basically done. I am currently making a different controller mount for it. T5s, you normally put them in the door card. I kind of want one on show on the dash. So I'm just currently, the 3D printer's running away on the version 3, excuse the mess and my lunch and stuff. That was V1, that didn't work very well. This is V2, so it's getting there. We're getting close. I don't know how well these will turn out, whether these will end up being on the website at some point. I've tried to make it as little manufacturing as possible, just cutting out the vent bits. This backing obviously comes off. And then that'll just basically, I think I'm doing mine in black. I shall probably just do mine in black and super glue it in there once it's finished off and it actually is a bit nicer around the edges. But you could plastic weld it into place and paint it and all the rest. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to print it so it's nice enough around all the edges and stick it in there. So that's where we're at. Yeah, right, I'm going to carry on because I've got loads of little jobs to do before getting this done for MOT. Let's go. I'm having a terrible day. Yeah, this is quite a long video, to be fair. Should have been posted like last Sunday, it's now Thursday. So, MOT's tomorrow. I had a sickness bug halfway through, so it was like start this week, Monday. Come back too soon because I want to get on the WestBus, but I get it to Jack. And so now one of the last things left to do is one, bleed the brakes, which for that you need, DOT4 fluid. Yeah, I just didn't have any, completely forgot. So wait for TPS to bring some DOT4. Also, yeah, Jack's sick. So that means what I said in the last video, or maybe even the beginning of this video, I can't remember. I said I wasn't going to TIG this tank up because I hadn't TIGged in about 10, 12 years. And even back then I wasn't good at it. So here I am trying to do this tank. So Jack made a start. It got the, went and got some sheet steel at the right length so that I could just fold it. So what I've done is made this box to weld then the top on. I'll then cut out, the section that I'm not going to need so that I can slot the box into that and then TIG around there. It's just so I got 1, 2, 3 less big welds to do then. Yeah. So I'm going to get on with this. I made a start. I tried to do this that Jack had started. He'd obviously done all that bit and he tacked this bit up. I'd done a couple of little runs and I'd done a few bits and then I went to shit and then it was okay. And then this bit was a bit gappy, but it got there. That's not nice. This bit has just gone to shit and I'm not having a good time with it at all. I'll forget about that section for now. I'll come back to it. So yeah, I'm gonna weld this up and then try and get it into there. I might film some bits, but I'm not gonna put it on time lapse because this could take all day. Right. Look at that lovely fuel tank all finished up, huh? Yeah, there's loads of little bits I forgot about. I ended up having to make some of this because it was just being a dick, and it's dark already, so I'm running out of time. Yeah, I forgot I needed to put that breather pipe from over there up into the top here. I think that's where they need to run, I hope. Fuel lines, obviously they need extending, so I had to take the caps off of the pipes, put some fuel line on, get them to there. But to pull that as far as I can. Hopefully that's going to be long enough to get up to where it needs to get to. Yeah. The deadline's getting closer, but it's good to have a deadline because I'm still here and it's dark and late and got to get it done. Live, and it's the morning. So, MOT time. Yeah, I've still got things to do. I've got to get some tyres onto the Range Rovers, so we're dead. Get all them on, finding the bolts. I've got to go over everything, just quickly check everything's tight. The number plate lights fell apart. I thought that'd be a nice quick. Sorry, I'd check it's worked again. I ran out last night and it was all good and I was all confident, and then coming this morning it wouldn't start. So I realised that I put the fuel lines on the wrong way around. Turn the radio off. Yeah, I put the fuel lines on the wrong way around. So then that wasn't working. That's what they're around. It's working again. Yeah, number plate lights. Thought I'd do a quick easy job last night. I just, swapping in some new LED number plate lights. I pulled them out and they all corroded and fell apart. So, yeah, this whole thing sort of fell apart inside. I guess water's got into it. So I'm going to fix that at some point. Hopefully, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to put the number plate lights in. It won't work, obviously. Just gonna put them in, take it down there, hopefully they'll just put it down as an advisory. Still pass it. Oh, if not, I'll fix it over the weekend and take it back Monday and retest it. So, yeah, I think main things are just quickly check everything's tight. Get the tyres put on the wheels, chuck them on. Take remedy. So, I think it's that. Mad rush, boys. Thought we made it.
I'll catch you next time. Let you know how we get on. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Just joking. Obviously it passed its MOT. Nothing obvious about that. It's done. Well, it's far from done. But it's MOT'd. She's ready to hit the streets again. Nearly. What do you think? You like it, doesn't it?
It's alright.
Right. That's what you've seen for now. I mean, you've just seen the whole thing, basically, but I'm going to carry on doing some working on it. Give it clean. I'll do a little video shoot on next week. Nice. So next video should be a nice, cool one. Catch you next one.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around.